Morning boys, what's up? Today is Friday, November 7th. Made around $15,000 on eval. Of course, I'm still trading evals. I did not trade Weeble today. I just didn't have time. I literally woke up at 9:28, hopped onto the charts. I think I'm sick. You can still tell I'm sick. Hopped onto the charts and saw a short setup. I didn't even have time to log into my real broker account. Also, the way I trade is internal models, meaning I wanted something like this to happen, right? And then enter to this low. The way I trade is internal, meaning I don't want to put real risk on the table for an external model. Now, what I mean by external model, I mean that the lows that I'm currently targeting are this 15-minute low that was aligned with the 15-minute order block and this 4-hour and hourly low, which I believe is also right above this weekly low, which if you see ES took, look at the daily, you can see that low is also a weekly low. So we swept the week before last week's low, right? Made an SMT there, and now we're pushing higher because that was this low right here. Sorry, this one. Now let's get into a little trade recap for you guys. As you can see here, made around 3,100 on all 5 evals. Now let's get into the real market. Like I said, no trade on Weeble today. Didn't even log in. Right? All right, 15-minute time frame. You see price is pushing up into imbalances and then lower. We are constantly rejecting 15-minute gaps. On the 4-hour time frame, we're bearish. There's nothing here, right? We create a 4-hour CISD here. Why? We sweep the high and close below the candle's low. Close. 4-hour bearish CISD. Now, we see price respecting this 4-hour bearish CISD, and then we just keep pushing lower and lower and lower. We see all these draws on liquidity resting below us being daily lows, right? We inverse the daily gap as well. We have daily and weekly lows resting below us. What do I see? We didn't tap into these hourly time frame gaps. We didn't tap into this hourly CISD either. Not much on the hourly time frame, right? On the 4-hour, we have a CISD. On the 15-minute, I see, all right, we tap into this gap right here, right? And we have these lows resting below us. Ideally, the ideal entry for the day would have just been something nice right here. This is what I wanted. A little 9:30 candle, or if 9:29 was bearish, bro, I would have closed. If 9:29 closed here, I would have loved to enter in short, targeting this internal low, and I would have taken it on my live account as well. This is my model, an internal low, a low that was made in the same leg price is currently trading it. However, we did not see that. We saw a daily candle to the downside, push back up, tapped into a 1-minute bearish gap, EQ of the gap as well, respected it. Why didn't I enter here instead of here? I want to see actual confirmation. A lot of people just enter off a reaction from gaps and say it was actual confirmation, but no, this candle's not enough confirmation for me. I want to see something be created. I want to see a CISD, IFEG, or an order block, right? And what do I see? I see us break structure to the downside, so downwards break of structure, and we create a bearish order block. Where's our order block? Right here. So what do? Take a short, stops above the order block, TP at this 15-minute low, which is also aligned with a bunch of unfilled 5-minute gaps, right? So just to be safe, I take profit there. Now in hindsight, I could have held to this low and I could have passed my evals today, which would have been nice, but that's not my system. I don't trade like a 1 to 3 risk to reward, which would have been a great trade, but that's not how I trade. That's not what I do. I go for internal liquidity and go for a low risk reward, right? Which would have been looked something like this if we didn't just get a candle that delivered everything at once, right? 65-point candle. It's nice to see some volatility in the market. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the way I trade like this every day, I will leave the link for the type form in bio. Fill that out if you want to work with me one-on-one and actually learn how I catch these moves every day. But yeah, you can see here for the day, $3,142 on the day. Not bad at all. Overall, happy with this trade. Happy with this week as a whole. If you could see my trading week as a whole right now, I'm up around $6,000 on all my evals. I'm up $30,000 on the week on my evals. I'm a little upset I couldn't get them passed sooner. I think I've only had them for 3 trading days though. Yeah. Peep my stats. So for 3 trading days, that's honestly not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Ideally, I passed them on Monday, That'd be the sweet spot. So I can have them for the fresh week. And I can show you guys what it's like to trade with Tradeify, because I think Tradeify and Alpha Futures are the only good prop firms in the industry. Obviously, besides TopStep, I'm never gonna shit on TopStep. I think they're a great firm. They banned me, but they're still a great firm, right? Like you cannot deny that, and you cannot get mad at me for saying that, because they're a great firm, right? But besides TopStep, if you ever want to scale, or just other accounts that are cheaper, Tradeify and Alpha Futures are second best by far. They are goated, and my code will obviously just match eBest discount on the table. Even if they don't tell you there's 30% off, if they're advertising 20% off, if there's 30% off, my code will give you that, right? It says 25% off on top. That is a mistake. I forgot to change that, but ignore that, right? Like I said, other entries that could have been valid today, right? If you trade the 30-second time frame, there might have been a 30-second inverse here for you, right? If there was, right? I don't know. That could have been a great trade, right? If you trade the 30-second, that could have been good. Ideally, if you trade off reactions alone, this could have played out nice. It's not even terrible, honestly. That's not a bad trade, right? I honestly waited for a reaction, right? And then put my stop above the high. You could have entered. I don't think this was a bad trade either. I was forward testing this, right? Is there an SMT at this low? Yes, there's an SMT at this low, right? That doesn't mean that you can't de-risk and go give it a shot, but obviously it's not as probable. But if price was truly bearish, it wouldn't care about an SMT. And what I saw was a change in stay in delivery right here. And we ended up respecting it as well. You can see this candle, open high, low close, respecting the change in state in delivery, giving us signs that price wanted to push lower. And then you just immediately got stopped out. So obviously I didn't take this, but it's not a bad entry, honestly. But yeah, we tapped the 5 minute and then got I think it was a 2 minute inverse and a 1 minute CISD to the downside and created an order block. So it's not a bad entry at all. It's just the fact that ES took this low out already down here. So you do have a bullish SMT bringing price back up. And I guess we do want to fill these imbalances above us. Or we just want to push higher into this leg before dumping, one or the other, right? But if you guys have any questions about how I trade or anything, I will leave the link for that in the description. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I will answer any question you guys throw my way. And I will see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.